Have you heard of the pretty woman effect?
No, what is that?
Have you ever gone into a store and the workers were super rude to you?
Dude, all the time.
What if I told you they do it on purpose?
What?
So there's a theory that stores like Gucci and high-end stores are purposely rude to their customers to increase sales.
Wait, how does that even work?
So there was a study done at the University of British Columbia School of Business that rude workers actually sold more products than nice workers.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so what these rude workers do is they make the customers feel like they're irrelevant and they're not worthy of their time.
Dude, I know exactly what you're talking about.
So this makes the customers want to prove to the workers that they can't afford it, so they end up spending more money just to prove to the workers that they can.
Okay, I can see how this could work now.
And that's why it's called the pretty woman effect, because there's a movie called Pretty Woman with Julia Roberts where she goes into this high-end store and the workers are really rude to her because they feel like she can't afford it. So she comes back and buys the entire store just to prove to the workers that she can.
Wait, when you think about it, it's so wrong, but it's so genius.
It's literally reverse psychology.
Exactly. Okay, do you know how fast food restaurants manipulate you to buy their food?
How?
So you've seen the McDonald's logo, right? It's the two yellow arches that make an M.
Yeah, it's one of the most beautiful things in the world.
Right? But have you ever wondered why they use the color yellow and red?
No.
So there's this thing called color psychology, and it's scientifically proven that when we see certain colors, we feel a certain way.
You know what? I did learn about color psychology in school.
So the reason why fast food places uses the colors yellow and red is because yellow is supposed to make you feel really excited, and red is supposed to make you feel really impulsive and super hungry. So when you put those two together, subconsciously, you feel super excited, super impatient, and super hungry.
So that's why whenever I drive by McDonald's, I always end up getting French fries.
Exactly, right? When you drive by and you see the yellow and red sign, it makes you feel super hungry and that you want it right now.
So what you're saying is it's not my fault why I get French fries. It's McDonald's fault. It's the colors.
Exactly, but McDonald's isn't the only place that does this. Look at In-N-Out, Burger King, Carl's Jr., Pizza Hut, Wendy's. They all use the colors yellow and red.
Let me just write these ones down so I have an excuse to go there now.
Yeah, just blame it on the colors. Okay, I'm gonna tell you why Starbucks is the dumbest, smartest company in the world.
Why?
Okay, so everybody knows Starbucks and everybody loves it, right? But have you ever gone in and they spell your name completely wrong?
Yeah, one time I went in and they spelled my name B-I-A-N instead of R-Y-A-N.
Right? Sometimes it's super ridiculous, but the theory is they do it on purpose.
Wait, why?
So multiple Starbucks managers have actually come forward and said that they do it for marketing.
To show how they don't know how to spell?
No, okay, so listen, where else do you see this happen to other people?
Where?
Social media. People post their misspelled names all the time on their stories, right?
Yeah, I guess we've all done it once.
Right, and when you think about it, that turns into free promotion for Starbucks.
I never even thought of that.
Right, and when people see that, they go, oh, I want to see how my name gets spelled.
Yeah, it also makes me want to go and get a drink.
Exactly, and throughout the year, we don't see many Starbucks commercials or promotions, right?
I've never seen a Starbucks ad in my life.
You know why? They don't need it. We do it for them.
Oh my gosh, they out here hacking the system, huh?
Exactly. What if I told you the Titanic never sank?
What?
So the owner of the boat, JP Morgan, actually had two boats. He had the Titanic and he had the Olympic. And the Olympic was a little bit older and a little bit more run down, and it was also in some accidents.
Okay.
So the theory is that JP Morgan sank the boat on purpose because he knew he would get a lot of money.
What?
He did it for the insurance money, right? But why sink the newly built Titanic when you could scratch off the paint, swap the names, and sink the Olympic instead?
He just painted the word Titanic over the Olympic?
It gets worse. Guess who was on that boat?
Who? I know there's a lot of people on the boat.
All of JP Morgan's business competitors.
What?
And not one of them made it out.
Oh my god.
But guess who wasn't on the boat?
Who?
JP Morgan.
Was he supposed to be?
He canceled minutes before it left.
Because he knew it was gonna sink.
And there was a guy named James Fenton, right, who survived and worked on the boat. And on his deathbed, his last words were, "The Titanic never sank. It was the Olympic."
Wait, what?
And he said that if he said anything, something bad would happen to him.
So what you're trying to say is the movie Titanic's actually called the Olympic.
Exactly.
Have you ever heard of the Incredibles theory?
No, what is that?
Edna Mode's the best superhero in the Incredibles.
What?
You know like how she's known for making superhero suits?
Yeah.
So in her early years, she actually made a suit for a hero named Stratigale. Stratigale was a teenager who had super strength and could fly. But unfortunately, she died because her cape got stuck into an airplane engine.
Oh, I remember that from the movie.
So ever since then, Edna Mode swore to never put capes on suits.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So this is where the theory comes in.
Uh-huh.
Years later, there's this guy that comes up to Edna Mode and says, "Hey, can you make me a suit? I'm a big fan of Mr. Incredible. Can you help me out?" Edna Mode's like, "Sure." But there's something about this guy that's like really sketchy and makes Edna Mode feel like, oh, there's some evil in this guy.
Oh.
So she builds him the suit, but she purposely puts a cape on the suit knowing that it will hurt him one day.
What?
That guy becomes Syndrome.
No way.
And we all know how Syndrome dies. His cape gets stuck onto the airplane engine just like Stratigale.
Are you... Dude, that makes so much sense.
And that's why Edna Mode's the ultimate hero of the story.
Dude, we gotta give Edna more credit, man.
Right?